चलते हैं।
Yeah.
Can we cut your tree?
So first of all, it's a pleasure to be here. It's nice to see that many guys are interested to follow up, to learn, to want to make something new and to go with the time. So it's really a pleasure to be here and to meet that much interested guys. So over here we have dark barren trees. Yeah. The growing looks really good. So generally we are always looking to have a growing like this. We want always a fresh growing, not too much, not less, because some growing is needed. So something like this is perfect. For Gala generally there are some rules. It tends to grow much more on the top than on the base. Therefore it's important to stimulate the basic branches, to push them, that we always have some fresh growing. In the top we don't stimulate, because if we stimulate we have too much growing. The leader, if you want to reach the last wire, then we stimulate also the leader. So when you enter in the orchard and when you start with the pruning, then you first look at the tree, you check are there branches which are really strong, which are probably too strong. Generally a branch which is a third of the diameter of the main leader of the trunk, that's already a concurrence, and that has to be taken out. So by looking over here, the tree looks nice balanced, so I don't see really too strong branches. Let's start always in the base. So if I really have a balanced tree, if I don't have too strong branches, then I will always start with the pruning in the base. So for the base we always want to have well distributed branches which shows in every direction. So we want those 4, 5, 6 branches showing in one direction. They should always go just in one line. Yeah? So we try to create one line, just one line, and stimulate the basic branch by cutting it in a 1-year-old wood. Over here I can go back because I don't want to go too much there. Okay, so again, stimulating. Also here, I cut into the 1-year-old wood. Over here we see that also over here the branch which has been banded down, with banding down you reduce the growing a lot. So therefore really just bandle down branches which are really strong, and branches like this we don't have to band them down, because anyway if there's an ending bud or if there's a fruit on it, it will fall down from alone and then the growing will be reduced. So it's really not needed to bandle that much. It's a big job. Alright, so stimulate the basic branches, and then the basic branches I would say it's up to here, so the first 40 centimeters approximately from the first branch. There it's important to stimulate. From there upwards I would not stimulate. I would just, if there is a strong branch, take it completely out or keep it completely. Because for example over here we have an ending bud, so there will be an apple on it and it will fall down from alone, so we will have nice production in the coming years. This one probably can be too strong, so I can also make 1 or 2 big cuts, that's no problem. So cut it out completely, I leave a stamp of 2-3 centimeters. I will have a reaction and some fresh growing like this in the coming year. And that's exactly what I want. I want some renewal, I want some older wood which can bear fruit, and I need some renewal on which I can bear fruit for the coming years. So it's just that that's the only thing we have to understand, and that's the rule for the pruning. So I stimulate the top to push it. This one eventually I can cut it out because it can be a concurrence to the main leader. it's not so strong, but anyway I would cut it out. Over here I see I have 3 different branches, so let's take away one. So renewal, some good ones on which we can work. And that's it already. So first of all you look, are there some strong branches or concurrents to the main leader? Cut them out. Then stimulate the basic branches, and then stimulate the top. Eventually take out some concurrences, but don't stimulate the upper part. There we have anyway enough growing. Okay?
Thank you.
So again, we look at the tree. What do we see? This one is probably too strong, so we can take it out. Leave a stamp again, those 2-3 centimeters to have a reaction. The rest looks quite fine, so it's not too strong. So again, we try to one direction.
Simplify.
Yeah, simplify, one direction, stimulate. So that doesn't make sense to bend down such a branch. This one can be taken completely out. We have some branches on which we can work in the base, and over here we want to keep it short, that when we are doing treatments, when we are working on it, that the work is effective. Yeah? Sun shall come inside. We need sun to have a good quality of the fruit. We want to keep it short, that if you do treatments that they reach inside, otherwise it's too crowded inside, there's too much shadow, and it's really a lot of humidity. I don't know what exactly the Indian guys are asking for. I mean, if Dark Baron is good, or Gala generally is good going, if Red Delicious is good going, why to change it? Yeah? If there is the request, keep on moving with that. There are alternatives for Fuji. There is an alternative, it's a Golden Delicious. Granny probably is not interesting over here because it's too acid. It needs a cooler climate a little bit, otherwise you will get sunburns. But there are alternatives. Yeah. You can also check the catalog there. There's a Brabham. There are other varieties available. It's just to understand, are they requested in your market or generally in your area? Do you have someone who takes them, and what's the price? Yeah? So you have to do your own calculations.